Hey martial arts world, it's Beck the Karate Chick here. And today I want to show you some self-defense techniques against a hair pull. Now I'm going to be really raw with you right now. If someone grabs your hair with the intent to control you, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that if you do these techniques, you'll get out unharmed. The truth is, it's going to hurt, and you're probably going to lose some hair in the process getting out of the situation. But it's much better than being in a position where you allow your attacker to control you. All right, let me introduce my assistant today. This is Mr. Jake Kluward. He is one of my students, and the reason I chose him to showcase him in this video is for two reasons. One, he takes his martial arts training seriously. It's very obvious. He practices at home, he comes to class regularly, and when he's in class, he's giving it 100% all the time. And number two, he's a great role model. We have a lot of younger kids in our dojo, and he's definitely someone that I'm glad that they can look up to. Now I'm going to show you 3 different strategies to defend yourself against a hair pull. So Jacob, go ahead and grab my hair. Now the first thing I want to do in all of these situations is I want to lower my body weight. I just want to sink into the ground and anchor me so he has a harder time moving my body weight around. And the second thing, to control the pain management, I want to grab his hand so that way I have control of his hand. Now the first defense is I'm going to step to the outside of his body while making sure I have control of his hand. Now right here, I have a lot of self-defense possibilities. Let's turn toward the camera a little bit. So I can actually do a punch underneath the armpit. There's a pressure point right there that will cause his hand to snap open. I can actually turn out and break his elbow, or I can go right up here. Yeah, see how he flinches? Right there is a pressure point. It's a pressure point that actually controls the saliva gland, and just a little bit of pressure is very painful. So you push on that nice and hard, and they're going to want to let go. Now here's the second technique. Go ahead and grab my hair. This time, I'm going to step to the inside instead of the outside of him. So again, I'm going to lower my body weight, and I'm going to grab his hand with both of my hands. I'm going to take my thumb and put it right here on his hand. I'm going to end up putting him in an arm lock. So as I turn, I'm going to take his hand with me. Now right here, he's going to start to feel some pain. Now if I push towards him, see how he's cringing? I have control of him, and I can do all sorts of damage from this spot right there. Now here's the third technique. Once again, lower my body weight. I'm going to grab his hand with my hand, and I'm going to turn to his outside. Now let's turn toward the camera a little bit. From here, it is hard to move someone if you don't have leverage. He has some leverage to yank my hair around at this point. But if I get in close right here, he loses leverage. He can't really pull me around a lot. And at this point, I have a lot of targets that I can go for. I'm going to show you the same technique from a different angle. Go ahead and grab my hair. Lower my body weight, grab his hand, step to the outside. I'm going to punch up under the armpit, step out, break his elbow, or go for the pressure point under his ear. All right, here's the second self-defense from a different angle. Grab my hair. Now I'm going to take my thumb. I'm going to put it in the middle of his hand. I'm going to grab his hand with my other arm. I'm going to step into him at this point, and then I'm going to push his hand back into him, creating an arm lock. At this point, I have control. He's going to go down. And here's the third defense from another angle. Go ahead and grab my hair. I'm going to grab with both hands. I'm going to turn to his outside and then body check him. And from this point, I can get up under his chin, gouge the eyes, break the nose, break the body, or hit the groin. Lots of different possibilities from this point. Thank you so much, sir. And there you have it. There are 3 techniques to defend yourself against a hair grab. Practice them so you're prepared.